All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1251 on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It is first week of June. It is June. Oh my goodness. I didn't do the math because I'm not a T, but I think we're about halfway through the year. Is that right, boss? She's good with numbers. I'm not. I just go through life waiting for my wife to do stuff, figure it out for me, fill out the form for me, write that thing for me. I don't know what happened. I lost all abilities after I got married. But made it easier. I ain't complaining. Anyways, you're not here for my easy life. You're here because of Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes everything you need to know to pass an exam. That's what she's going to do. She's going to help you. She's more than qualified to do that. And tonight we got a great night. We got all kinds of great news. We got all kinds of stuff we want to help you guys get that pass notice. We're going to show you a little free sample we do on this 30 on these studying brews now at an earlier time. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm like, oh, we were gonna be so awesome. We go to an earlier time. All these people that were complaining all these years we did it for 1,250 something episodes. They were like, bro, if you had it earlier, I'd be there. And I'm giving you a hard time. But seriously, we have a lot of people who do watch this on the replay. So shout out to all of you who do watch this on the replay. And we are now at this earlier time. We have a new summer schedule we're going to get into. We got all kinds of great stuff. So let's just get into it. I'm going to say this first. Um, Guys, we had one heck of a day. We had a lot of ups and we had a lot of down market. And you know what I mean? A lot of ups. I mean, to be honest with most of you, it's just like all of us, we go through these times where things are good, things are great. Sometimes they're not so good, sometimes they're bad, right? We all have all those. And sometimes we just go, why? I think we have that moment where we say just why? Why is this happening? Why is that going on? And sometimes we have one of those days, and today was like it was a trying day. It was a rough day because we have a community that we talk to. We have a community that we care about. We have a family. We call it the Kona family. And we had a lot of people who reached out this last week that had success. They passed some exams. It was great. Our son did some great stuff at a college he was at, doing tryouts for football, and so that went well. But then there's other things that are not so great, right? Where you have some people are just like, I put everything into this. I studied and, and I failed again, right? I didn't get that pass notice again. I didn't get the great payoff, right? And they're like, why, why is I mean, I think literally Brandy took a call today and it was like, why is this happening to me? Why is God doing this to me? That was exactly it. I thought I had this. I kept telling myself that I was going to pass. I never said I wasn't going to pass. I tried to keep out the negativity. But I'm going to say this, negativity and things that happen like that, like a no pass on an exam or a fail or whatever. There's certain things that I don't know if you guys ever been like, what do I want to say? I mean, not many of us have had encounters with dangerous animals, right? Or predators, or you know, I don't. What do I want to say? I went blank a little bit. But have you ever heard about how like your body releases like a pheromone and like it can just smell fear? Like like some of you, I personally have not been in the woods and had a wolf chase me, but I've read, some books, I've seen some movies, right? They always say like they can smell fear, all that stuff. It's like negativity has a scent in itself. It's almost like if you're in sales, they always tell you have what do they call that?
Commission breath.
Commission breath, right? And it's like no amount of Listerine can remove that. It's just your clients can smell while you're there, and it has nothing to do with them. It's everything to do with like you need to pay the bills and you got the mortgage due and you need this fool to say yes, right? And then what happens? They go, no, we're gonna think about this. Why? Because you smell of something that is not true, right? You smell of something that is not right. You smell of something that is not there. You're not saying it. You're not believing in it. You want to help them. You believe in all this stuff, but your pheromone, your whatever you want to call it, that smell, the whatever they say it is, right? You give off this vibe that's just not jiving with what your ultimate goal and mission is, right? And sometimes we do this with our exams. We have so many adults that like for whatever reason in school they did great, right? Or they did bad. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's the same old thing. And they run across one of these exams, they get a fail, and then, one of two things happens. One, some people are just like extremely shook to the ground. Like they've never had a fail in their entire life. They've never had an F. They never had I didn't pass. They never had a not good enough. They always got the trophy. They always were the MVP. They don't understand how this could possibly happen to them ever. And I'm telling you guys, and it's a grown adults from any age. I don't care if you're 18 to 84. We've seen it and heard it all, right? And people just take it that way. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not the right way to take it. And then we have the opposite, right? Where sometimes we're not the opposite, but we also have the other way, which is like, I failed this and I failed it again and I failed it. And I can't do this. I can't ever do this. And I can't da 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 da. And on and on and on. And it's like the reason why all those happen to you is because you almost invite it. You're almost, even though you're not saying it, everything you do on the exam is a second guess. Everything you do on it is a second guess. They can have the best scores in quizzing. They can have the best knowledge of all that they can recite everything, and yet they can't get the pass notice. How does this possibly happen? It's that baggage. It's that underlying underscore. It's that thing, right? The one thing I want you guys to know, and I heard this, if you're in Primerica, you've heard of Art Williams, right? And he has this famous video, if you haven't ever seen it, it's called Do It, right? And it's way before Nike did it. He did it. He said the whole thing. I know what I did there. But he's like, do it, right? And then he lists all these problems and he's like, you really got to do it. Guys, sometimes all you can do is all you can do. And that's enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you put in all the work, you did all the quizzing, you did everything you possibly could. There's this thing that if you believe in God, it's just sometimes things are just in God's time. Without Brandy failing the 26, not once, not twice, but three times, we would never have been here with you guys at all. We would have never had thousands of pastors. We would never had the impact on the communities. We even had somebody call us this weekend and talking about how their whole life has changed, that they're going to change the lives of their whole community because finally they understand where they're going wrong with the way they think, and like it's correcting itself, and the scores are going up and they feel like there's a light finally. Guys, if Brandy hadn't have failed those three times, if she wouldn't have said, you know what, there's a different way, there's a better way, there's a way that I know that I can get this and I'm going to share it with the world, we would not be here at all, right? And I'm not trying to say this as like in a way to like be braggadocious about how amazing my wife is, even though she is, right? As any husband who wants to sleep in the same room would say. um not paid to say that. But anyways, what I'm getting at is, guys, there's a way. And then sometimes there's a in God's time and things happen the way they're going to happen. No matter how good they are, no matter how bad they are, no matter how we might feel slighted, no matter how blessed we feel at the same time, no matter how everything is. I mean, and I'm talking to you as a person who lost his son, right? Nobody wants to ever lose a child ever, right? There's been times where, I broke down, right? And I still do. But I don't question what has happened in the way that some of us would in anger, and you go, why God, right? I don't think I've ever said that, because it's positive, because he's now with, I'm a believer, he's with our Father, right? He's up there. And I feel like he's living his best afterlife. I feel like he's up there and that's where he needed to be. That's where he was called to. And that's what gets me through it. And these are real things. This isn't a fail. This isn't a not pass on an exam. And there's people out there, and this is another phone call we had today. Sometimes we just go, why are we do what we do, right? And sometimes we just And why I'm telling you all this is because, guys, there's bigger things in life than just a not fail or a not pass or whatever, all that stuff. I mean, it's all important, right? But then when you get those phone calls from somebody in the family and they say, look, I've got cancer and it's pretty bad. And now my wife's got to go pass the exams and she's got to get the 65. And can you help us? Of course, Brandy and I are going to do whatever we can to help this couple. They're on tonight, by the way. Bell, um, Bruce and Cindy Bell, they're on. Say hi. But I want you guys to know this. I want you guys to say a prayer for them. They're going through it, right? And I was on the phone call with Bruce and we were talking and we were what do I want to say? We weren't crying. It was just allergies. It was a bad allergy season. I started to water a little bit. I forgot to take my Claritin, right, Bruce? And and we were having a conversation, and this dude is just a very positive person, and the way he was talking to me, and the way it had an impact on me, guys. You guys have an incredible impact on us as much as you say we have an impact on you. And if anything, if anyone watching this on the replay, if anybody is on here live, put them in your prayers. And I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in every bit of it, right? And when things don't go our way, when things aren't the best, I just pray, right? And that's all you can do sometimes. Whether it's a serious matter like, getting that prognosis that is not the best from your doctor, and then also getting not a pass on your exam, or just simply, you got an offender bender or whatever it is, you just got to pray sometimes. And all you could do is all you can do. And if you keep living that good life and you keep doing good works and you keep putting, into people, I believe we can all be better and we can, and it's all for a reason. We got to keep a perspective. We have to keep our eyes on what is real and what is not. And I know that we live in an Instagram social media life and all this stuff, and then we have a society that's trying to pull us apart then bring us together. We really got to lock arms in this time, and we got to build communities like this one, and you can build your own community, and you got to have an impact on each other and love on each other and pray, because in the end we're all just humans and we all just want to do best for our families, and we all just want to have a life and love and happiness, and that's it. That's it, right? That's it. So if you would, I promised him that I would put this message out here so that you can give a prayers for them. They're wonderful people. And just like any of you guys going through stuff, let us know. I We will definitely pray. And if definitely you have your back up against the wall and you got to get these exams, we will try to get you prepared in the best possible way so that way you can get that great attempt. I don't guarantee and I don't promise things because, like I just said, sometimes things are just in God's hands. And so I don't guarantee things that are not in God's, and that are in God's hands. That's just crazy talk to me. But I will, you know what? We're going to do all that we can do. And that's just going to be enough. And then what happens, happens. But thank you, Bruce. And definitely, we love on you, Cindy. We'll be here for both of you no matter what. And I just want to, like I told Bruce earlier, I said, Brandy and I have an amazing track record with patients that are on cancer treatment. We are so far, they have all been healed. And so just saying, we're going to do the best we can to help pray and give you as much time on this earth as God will allow us, and we're going to do whatever we can to help you out, Cindy. So, all right, with that, let's get into it. How can we help each other out? How can we do this? Because I got to keep it moving, because otherwise I'm going to go on about this, and I'm gonna have allergies again, and I can't do this. I can't do that. So, but we're gonna get through this. So, all right, if you haven't joined up with us, and this is your first time, and maybe you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, by the way, subscribe and comment, do all that good stuff. But what I'm going to say this is that's how we do around here. That's how we do. Life is bigger than just passing exams. We are community. We are family. We believe in just the whole person and not just you guys just paying us to do a job. Sorry, we're weird like that, but not sorry. But if you want to join in on this, if you want to be in on the Kona community, if you want to be on our program. We have 21-day plans available. We even have a special sale going on for the summer. It is a discount. It's summer. What did I put? Summer 26?
I think
I
so.
think that's what I put. Summer 26 on Patreon. If you go down on the discount before you check out, put in Summer 26. If you're a brand new member only, it'll give you 15% off on that first month. Summer 26 for this. Well, actually, I think I have it going until the end of July, but don't miss out on it. Because why am I doing this during the summer? Because most people go on vacation. Most people go on trips. They stop studying, they slow down. And this is where you really got to get on the gas because the year end is happening sooner than you think. No matter how it works out in the calendar, financial world, a calendar is a little bit different because like Brandy was talking about, it's really at the beginning of December when you got to like already slow down and already get that license in before this year and all your fees are due. It's all technical, but I don't get into that. We get in this first step. Just get the dang license. You can do that in the next 21 days, 30 days, 60 days. You can do this pretty dang quick. So get on it. We got books available, SIE 663, 26. The SIE is interactive. It has videos. All you got to be is a free member on Patreon for those videos to work. We have the Kona community on Discord. We got our information there. Call us 951-290-3077, 951-290-3077. That's how you get a hold of me. Text, give me a phone call. We even have an email address for those who love the email, KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. All right. Like I was talking about, we have a sale going on. We have boot camps going on. We have a new summer schedule. As it says there, as Brandy is riding on the bear market, as she's riding down on that bear market, you know what? It's time to level up. As a lot of people are always, oh man, it feels like we're on a down. Well, this is when we level up, right? Anybody will tell you, right? You buy on the discount, right? You invest on the discount. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna want you guys to invest on the discount. We got $99 boot camps. We got 15% on that new memberships. So don't miss out on that chance as Brandy's all hyped about it. No excuse summer as she goes down that slide. And then we have a new summer schedule there. Guys, we're changing it up for the summer. One, we have a huge pivot coming along. We have a huge thing that we're going to be doing, and Brandy needs more time. So we're going to work with what works. And Monday, Brandy is going to have a sessions. We're going to use that time on Mondays. If Brandy zooms in on that, we have a thing called the Kona Way where we just do the orientation. Brandy will do like some OMs, which is that four-step process to pass an exam, question, why wrongs, notes, all that stuff. We're going to do that at 11 a.m. on Monday. Sometimes there are replays, sometimes there won't be. If you need a replay, if you need something that day that you felt like the topic and it wasn't recorded, just text me. I will send you a replay that works. And then we have Tuesdays, we have small group tutoring at that 10 a.m. spot Pacific time. Check your local listings for all the rest. Studying Brew, I like now. And then Thursday, we have the Studying Brew, and that's it. We're keeping it very light through the summer. We want you guys to get in on those boot camps. Because we're doubling down on the boot camps this summer. We're also doubling down on uh, all the other things that we're doing, one-on-one sessions, a lot of one-on-one sessions, a lot of small group tutoring sessions. We're doing a lot of tutoring. We're doing a lot of things in the background that seems to be getting what? Pass notices. Do you have those yeah. So the boot camps right here. By the way, if you haven't seen that, those are on sale too. $99, usually about another $100 on those. We've had in the past. We took $100 off for the summer. So check those out as well. We have one coming up on June 12th. That's for the Series 6. It's a one-dayer. And then we have the 18th and 19th, two-dayer coming up. So you scan the QR codes, hit the links in the chat. You can get more information up on Patreon as well, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, all my medias. You can check all that information out. We have those going on. All right. Speaking of past notices, if you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. And why am we doubling down? Because of this. Because when they let us know and they send me a picture, guess what, Brandy?
So
We add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got passers. Yes, we do. We got passers. Congratulations are in order. Who do we got going on, Brandy?
a lot.
We got a lot. We actually do. Congratulations are in order to an RVP up in Oregon, Rebecca Bundy, passed her Series 26. And she was like, you know what? I need to get my principal because all three of those pass notices are from her office. All three of them, she said, I'm going to pay not only for me, but I'm going to pay for all my people. and we're all going to get some pass notices. So her office just got a bunch of pass notices because we had some from the last week as well. 2 to 3 weeks of studying, boom, pass notices, moving on up. So congratulations are in order. Congratulations, Rebecca Bundy. She got it done. And she simply put, just watch all of Brandy's videos. That's what she
Yes.
said. She goes, you want to pass? Watch all of her videos. Because we didn't have a boot camp for the 26th. She just watched the videos and just was coachable.
Yeah.
Congratulations are in order for Matt Bigler. He passed the SIE. He was in the boot camp. What was it? 2 weeks of studying.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's just followed it. He's all, dude, I didn't know stuff on there. I just techniqued it. Whatever you guys showed us in the boot camp, I just did it. Boom, pass notice. Congratulations on getting that done. He said today, I finally passed the SIE. Thank you very much for your training. That was it. That's it. That's all that needs to be said. And then we had Vanessa Zimmerman, SIE as well. She did not attend the boot camp because she could not get there. She was on vacation.
Wait, can I just say this? I don't know if she's gonna watch this replay, but congratulations to her daughter who plays softball and got first team. I just saw that on her Facebook, so that's
Yes.
why she wasn't at the boot camp.
That's our daughter calling. Why is she calling?
Uh,
Sorry, everybody. Brandy's gonna take this phone call. Not normal, but we got a new driver driving around, so we want to make sure she's okay. All right, so congratulations to Vanessa Zimmerman on passing this exam. Uh, she did not attend the boot camp, but what she did do is that she was a part of the one-on-one session. She got tutoring done. She was with Brandy for like 2 days. She did 2 days of studying. She literally decided to study on a Wednesday, took the exam on like a Friday, and passed. She's like, I didn't know anything on there. I just techniqued the whole dang thing. She had this very long voicemail that was pretty cool. She's all, I couldn't have done it without you and your one-on-one sessions, your encouragement and willingness to help me. That was it. That was it. She got it done. So congratulations on getting that done, Vanessa. And so yeah, SIE done. And then we talked about Shane, but congratulations to Shane, also a boot camp uh, attendee.
yes.
So 4 pass notices, and actually that office got one more pass notice, but we didn't get a picture. So congratulations to that whole hierarchy, getting all bunch of them buying into Kona, and now everybody's getting licensed. So just saying, guys, take advantage of that the summer sales. Take advantage of all the stuff we have going on. You could be leveling up too. All right, it's not about them; it's about you. So let's get to it, Brandy. Let's get through those 6 questions. Is our daughter okay?
She's fine.
Can I go get?
Yes.
Okay, so I figured. Is it okay if I go
Yes.
get?
She
All right.
said she forgot, so she apologized. Sorry,
All right. Well, giving us a heart attack over here. All right. 6 questions, test taking techniques. I think every parent on here was like, yeah, you got to answer it. You never,
guys. Guys, she's been driving for a week.
yeah. So if that phone rings, we're like, what's going on? She's a great driver, though.
She really is. Less concerned about her driving than other kids. All right, no content needed. All right, guys. So no continent,
No continent,
no continents
no country, no continent.
or content needed.
Okay.
All right. So let's do just techniques. We're just gonna guess smartly.
And I say this all the time. Like, and I don't know who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody, and I was like, look, guys, I'm not saying this works 100,000% of the time. I'm not even saying this works 50% of the time. If this works 10% of the time, and how many people do you know miss these exams by a pass notice by 2 questions? Or they get like a 68 and they need a 70, right? Or they're like 3 away. If they would have known these techniques, this would have been the difference.
Yeah,
So even if this works on 3 questions, that's all the difference in the world.
absolutely. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go. Change my color. Let's go. All right. So I have biannually. That's 2 years, right? That's every 2 years.
That's what they tell me.
Okay. And then semi-annually is half a year.
That's what they tell me.
Annually is a year.
Yes, it is.
Quarterly happens 4 times a year.
Do you know what's funny? I'm only gonna say this, but it doesn't apply here. But I noticed in some of the questions you'll get like 2 years, half a year, 6 months, or they'll put 1 year. All means the same dang thing, right? Quarterly, they'll say 90 days, 3 months. Like, so look for it in any of those, right? But this time we're looking at this and then this We're gonna do the third highest.
We're gonna just go for it.
Let's go for it.
Third highest. Guys, look, do I know these answers by content? 100%. But guys, we could also get this answer without, this is what we call guessing smartly.
Yeah, because look, biannually is the longest, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 years.
Yep.
Then we just go down from there.
Yep. And if you guys wanted to know that, like, I'm going to give you guys a bonus. I'm just feeling good. I'm just feeling like I need to give a little
Feeling it?
extra today. Look, firm element annually. That's what you connect content. Content, firm element is annually. That's it. See that? Okay. Next question. Didn't mean to do numbers back to back, but I feel like sometimes people freak out about numbers unnecessarily because I did the same trick. I said 5% is the lowest and 12% is the highest, and this is the third. And honestly, guys, when I pulled these questions, not feeling it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go with this 10%, and I was in fact right. Yeah, I could tell you how I got it, but
That's it.
that's it.
If you were in the exam and you were running out of time, let's say you had a come into Jesus moment in the middle of the exam, you don't know why you're there, how you got there, and you're not anything's making sense, and you took a lot of time to get yourself together, right? And you got the clock going, and you don't have time to figure it out the old-fashioned way. Boom. That's any guess better than anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get it right.
Do you want me to do it? I'll just do it real quick. It's 80 plus 20 divided by
I
1,000.
mean, if you were asking me, no, because I am not a T personality. Could care less. I got it right. I'm moving on.
Well, sometimes,
I know. I
it
know.
makes them feel
I know.
good.
I know. It's like a warm blanket.
Yeah. All right. So I'm looking at this one and I'm like, okay, I see the only and I see the only, right? And then I do see, and normally I'm not going with the two ands. See, we go with the one answer choice that has an and.
But there's two, so we did
But
that doesn't work.
correct. And so I was like, okay, this one, let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure the answer's A. Just because there's no onlys, there's no buts. It's lit because sorry, I say no buts because there was a but in D. But literally like it's the most easiest answer because it's just straightforward. So I confirmed in the question and it said financial markets. And the answer is A. There's no onlys, there's no buts. By the way, derivatives are options.
Definitely in there.
Definitely. All right.
No ifs, no buts, no.
Coconuts. All right. Again, look, all of this, one and. One and.
That's the answer.
I knew the answer was and before I even got to this question. I'm telling you, my goal, I'm going to tell you guys, when I pull questions for the study and brew, my whole goal is I never look at the question. If I can get it, if I look at the answer choices and I go, okay, I'm just going to get this on an and I click and it's the correct answer, copy, screenshot.
And I know other people are going, well, there's like other techniques in there. Why did you focus in on the and over the only and the 10?
Well, because only is usually not true.
Right. And there's another one in D.
And how are we? Okay, look, if we're talking about performance of a mutual fund and it's only been in existence for 3 years, how am I going to average it out as if it existed for 10? Why, why would I do
So
that?
logically, that is not an option.
Yeah, like this just no
Just
sense.
listening to the question itself.
Right. And then it says only for the past year. Here's another only, again, not true. So
I
again,
feel like you're picking A. You're the same person that says gets that whole thing where they go, you never listen to your wife
correct.
because you're not listening to that question.
Correct. Hmm.
Wow, Brandy, you don't have to agree with that.
Okay. So I looked at this one and I'm like, okay, well, we got the no longer than 15 days, right? So I'm like, okay, that's usually a good indicator that the answer is one of those, right? And then I took it and I said, oh, look at this. It says unless blah blah blah, and says the same thing, unless blah blah blah. So if I was going by the technique of two choices that are similar, it has to be one of those. I circled D in both of them.
Right.
Wait, did I
But
say that right?
no. You said it wrong, but I see what you're saying. D, you have a circle. D, you also have an underline.
There's two techniques in one answer choice. We call that the double dip. And so I just clicked on it and it was the answer. Boom.
If you guys think or anything more deeper than the fact that that's exactly what she did, no longer than 15 days, and then she circled it because it matches in C the same thing, and then it says the same thing in A and D. That's it. That's all. Just going on based on words, no content.
No content. None of these were based on content. None, 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 none. Okay. So then go down my list. This says debt backed by another company, a secured debt instrument backed by a physical asset, or debt backed by another company. Y'all.
I would pick A all day long.
Now look, the reason why Andy's gonna pick A and not D is because
If you're a kid and you run out of money, who are you going to? Your parent or you're going to your sibling?
you get backed by your parent. You don't get backed by your kid.
Usually your sibling is about as broke as you are.
Right. So I'm not going with the subsidiary.
Unless you got that one sibling, you know what I mean? That's not common.
Right. And I don't even need to know what the question said, which was what's a guaranteed bond. It just made more sense. If it got it down between A and D, I'm not going to be backed by a subsidiary. I'm going to be backed by the parent
Look at
company.
that. That was not content. That was just me looking at just normal household life.
Yeah,
Guys, don't ignore your life experiences. Don't ignore the most simple stuff that you've learned your entire life.
that's it. Look, 6 answers, 6 questions. It's all
Done.
done.
We had a lot tonight. We had a heavy moment. We had some positivity. We had some discounts. We had some camaraderie. We had some familyness. We had all of it all wrapped up, a little over a half hour. But you know what the main thing is now you're ready to go get your own quiz. Go get yourself a quiz. Go get yourself going on the studying. Don't overdo it. Don't overcomplicate it. Take care of it. And you too can get it just a pass notice, just like the ones we had tonight. Congratulations to all of the pass notices we had over the weekend, and also keep your prayers up for Bruce and Cindy Bell. They need all the prayers they can get. And congratulations again. Hey, we'll be there on Thursday.
Yes.
We'll be back. Same bad time, same bad channel. Again, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody, have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super, super appreciate you guys. Practice these techniques in your quizzes. We will see you next time. Have a great one.